嘎嘎，是。
蓝色牛仔裤。
我不知道那个，我只是你现在第一次告诉我，他过着2人的生活，还能说什么呢？她是一位无论你是否同意都无可否认的了不起的女性，过着了不起的生活。听到这个我其实很难过，我很难过听到这个，非常感谢你。
假日不是假日，芭蕾舞女演员来自西弗吉尼亚。
And that's basically what I realized about ChatGPT. And it was like, and when I considered this role, I thought it's not just about blah blah. I don't know, like it just read like an Indian person who's learned English well enough, but they've learned it in like a corporate environment, so they're incapable of talking like a normal person.
Well, you know, I think ChatGPT was based on like Kenya or something. Oh, they were using like people in Kenya to like write stuff, and obviously, you know,
I'll change my accent then.
Yeah, go on then.
And when I used ChatGPT, and oh god, what is it? Wait. My name is Kunta Kente, and I used a ChatGPT. And,
well, that's Japanese.
Oh god, I can't do it. I'm terrible.
I use a ChatGPT.
That's good.
I write on the ChatGPT. That's like West African, I feel like.
Oh yeah. We used to have a guy called we had I've told you this before. We had an ICT teacher called Mr. Samariwo, which sounds Japanese, but it was one of those situations where Japanese.
Yeah.
But and he literally said, and I'll always remember it for as long as I live. What is making you laugh about my nose? And who knows the context for why he said that? Who could?
Was he the one who said that all gay people have AIDS or something?
No. Oh wait. Oh, so that was Dylan's.
I had a teacher from Zimbabwe who it wasn't my class. It was one of the other classes in the year. But apparently he got fired for and there was a gay kid in the class as well. So he was a little bit offended by it. But he said,
"Yeah, that makes sense."
I think all gay people should be shot. Is what he said.
I had
offended by that.
Yeah, I had a teacher, a substitute teacher who was an almost tolerant African. Because he was like, so people were talking about being gay, and he was like kind of laughing about like, oh, yeah, you know, people being gay, and then somebody said like something like, oh no, he's not actually gay because he likes women, so he's bisexual, and the teacher just immediately was like, no, don't do that. Those are the people that spread the AIDS to us. He was like the gay people, they have the AIDS on their own, that's fine, but it is the bisexuals, they are the ones who spread it, and that is not good. Don't do that. I was like, good.
Fucking hell, that right there, yeah, is great. I wish I had an African teacher who was kind of homophobic when I was at school.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you live in a notoriously lily white area.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But
Dylan
anyway,
grew up on the rough multicultural streets of insert wherever he was born. Yorkshire, of course.
Southern town. Oh yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
You fucking Yorkshire. Yeah.
That's me. Has there been any more school shootings in the States lately? Because I feel they just don't really report on that anymore because it's just
a good point, actually,
so commonplace nowadays.
It wasn't a school shooting. There was a big shooting in Maine where like 16 people died.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, obviously cool based, all of that shit.
You know what the problem is? Not enough people have guns. We need to have, otherwise that's why this keeps happening.
Political satire.
Oh yeah. Oh, Dylan, you really went out there, didn't you? Wow.
Oh, wow. I'm
Censor
sorry.
me.
Do you think Orange Man is bad?
We're close to the anniversary of JFK dying, obviously.
I think I saw him trending on Twitter, the old JFK.
Yeah, I have just seen a bunch of photos of Jackie Kennedy's like bum. There's like a photo, when she's bent over.
Really?
And there's just this photo. I'll send it in the group chat. I don't know. I've just seen this image like 20 times today of people making fun of it, and I've never seen it before. I mean, it's just after Kennedy's been shot, and it's. We see a nice view of Jackie Kennedy.
So it wasn't all bad.
Yeah, I saw like a poll and it was like who killed JFK, and it was like Lee Harvey Oswald, the CIA, the mafia, and then the fourth option was his head just does that. But yeah, this is isn't this like the don't lean in thing, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, Dylan, do you know about this? This is some important advice. Are you familiar with don't lean in?
I feel like I've vaguely heard of it.
So it's basically how you tell whether or not a guy is an alpha or a cuck. So if you're a man, it's important that you're always standing completely straight, and any women around you have to be leaning towards you. If you, as a man, lean in, it shows that you're not like confident, you're not like assertive. And as you can see, Kennedy there, he's slumped over an absolute beta.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting this to be more. I thought the focus was going to be on the booty, to be honest, not the lines. But that's fine.
No, I mean the booty is in the middle of the photo.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean JFK, he might use the excuse, "Oh, I've just been shot in the head," so that's why I'm leaning over.
You know, real men. You know, it's like if it matters to you, you'll find a reason. If not, you'll find an excuse. That's my sense.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's actually a really good quote. I actually like that, Dylan. I actually you came up with it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's a great fucking photo. Not just because of Jackie Kennedy, it's just because of the dead president who is now,
soy boy cuck.
Yeah, the soy boy cook president who is dead, who's lying across the car.
I was watching this program called Marvel's Secret Invasion. And there was an episode where I don't know if either of you've watched it or not, but it's an episode where they're trying to kill the president, and obviously everyone's fighting and everything. I always wondered, like, if the president gets shot, do people continue attacking, or do they think, oh well, he's dead now, there's no need to carry on defending? You know, it's one of those things. It's like
so it's saying like they basically just give up.
It's just like, oh, the president, there's no point carrying on fighting the president.
I like to imagine that they're like the battle droids in Star Wars, where like basically once their commander gets killed, they just like shut down. It's like the security, or they just become loyal to whoever killed the president. It's like that.
Yeah,
it's like a pack of lions. Like if you shoot the president, the security guard just starts following you.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, because I imagine like with bees and that, if you like kill the queen, do they just surrender, or do they carry on trying to kill you?
You should find that out, Dylan.
Yeah, go kill a queen.
Yeah, kill a queen bee. Right. I think now we should get onto what we're going to be doing today.
Yeah. I bet it's going to be a long thing, and we're going to regret all of this lovely conversation we had at the beginning.
Actually, I would say no. We are going to be doing Mad Libs. That's what we're going to be doing.
Oh, good. And these are good because we can decide how long we want them to be.
Yeah, I guess so. So we've got a few to do. So we're going to start off, guys, with a very long one, which is a romantic poetry ad-lib, okay? Oh. So, as always, I'll go through, I'll ask you, to give, a noun or an adjective or whatever. You'll tell me that, and then we'll put it all in. And then, we'll see what masterpiece we have created, okay? So, romantic poetry. Yeah, well, we need a colour. So, Dylan, if you will.
A colour. Sorry? Let's go for like an off-white, like a yellowy white kind of thing. Like, the same colour that you get, actually, no, let's go
coloured.
Let's go
you
for
could say spunk coloured would be quite I feel like spunk coloured could be kind of funny. Like,
what about
spunky? I had a spunk coloured car.
I had a spunk, spunk coloured. Well, let's go spunk coloured.
Okay, spunk coloured. Right, fine. Noun, please, Michael.
Dildo.
Shit. You know what? I realised what I did right there. I wasn't meant to reveal what ad-lib we're doing.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's fine.
I didn't do that last time, did I?
Yeah, it's okay.
But whatever. Well, this is a romantic poetry ad-lib. Right.
All right.
So, you didn't pick up on that, Dylan?
I don't remember you saying
that. Pay attention.
Until you said that. You said romantic comedy, yeah. Okay. But I'd forgotten.
I didn't. I did not say that. I did not say romantic.
It's okay.
comedy.
Even if you tell him twice, you can just tell him as many times. He'll never know what it is. Dylan is absolutely impervious to things being like spoiled.
There's this person I work with at the youth centre who constantly she said to us the other day, I'll go up to the Midlands. I said, are you from the Midlands? And she said, we've had this conversation like 5 times.
That's good. I'm glad someone's calling out for your bullshit.
That does not surprise me. Michael, can I have a noun plural, please?
Yeah, you can. Twats.
Okay. Twats. Right, my job to do a noun now. Just penis.
Penis.
Just a nice penis.
This is good. Yes, I like that.
And, nice fresh penis.
And an adjective, Dylan.
Fresh. As in the fresh penis. Let's
that makes sense. I like that.
Okay. Well, I kind of lied, guys, because there was only 4 things to fill in.
You sneaky little man.
So I got you. So let's go mad, right? So this is a romantic poetry ad lib. Roses are spunk coloured.
Dildos are blue.
No, twats are blue.
Sorry, twats, yeah.
Twats are blue. Penises are fresh, and so are you.
Oh, that's a nice little poem there.
Now let's move on to number 2, and again this will be more difficult. It'll be longer. Sorry, it won't be as short. It'll be decent length, and
it is difficult coming up with words.
And I am this time not going to tell you what it is, which is how it's meant to be. So I'm not going to mess up this time.
Good, because that completely spoiled it last time.
Okay, so I am going first. I need to enter a person's name, and of course that person is going to be Dylan, naturally.
Yes.
So, Michael, can you enter an age, please?
7.
Okay.
I hope it's going to be something where it's funny that they're young.
Oh.
Okay. Right. Can I please have a noun now, Dylan?
Scrotum.
Okay.
Scrotum. I love scrotum.
And now I need to enter a number. I'm going to go for 69.
69.
Yeah, 69.
I mean, it's right there. Can I have a verb now, please, Michael?
Oh, a verb. Okay, so I want to say this. Felching. Because I recently heard about that, and I think I'm right in saying, because I found out what it was, it's when you suck cum out of someone's butthole.
Okay. Right. Dylan, can I have another verb, please?
69ing.
Okay. Right. An adjective now for me. Oh, I'm going to go for, how about horny?
Yeah, horny.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. How now a place. Whoever's next.
Michael.
Brighton.
And another place, please, Dylan.
Milton Keynes.
Okay. Milton Keynes.
The gayest city.
Oh, and now I have to say a place. Where did you grow up, Dylan?
Yorkshire. Well, I did. Yeah, that's actually true. It sounded like a lie, but it's actually true.
It sounded like a lie. Right, fine. We'll say Yorkshire.
I don't want to give away too much information on the podcast. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like where you're actually from.
Can I have an adjective, please, now, Michael?
Yes, you can. The adjective will be, Asian. Like, an Asian thing.
What about a racist term for an Asian?
Oh, okay. Chinky.
Okay.
Chinky.
So we've had a chinky. It's not usually used as an adjective. It's more like a noun, but it's
whatever. I think it works because it has the E on the end.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dylan, can I have some food, please?
Some food, yeah. Dog.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Right. Okay. Now an adjective. Slimy. How about that, Michael? Can I have some food as well?
Yeah, absolutely. You can. The food will be bugs.
Okay. Right. Okay. Can I have a drink, please, Dylan?
Semen.
Okay. And then for me, next up is an adjective, racist.
Okay.
And
that's woke of you.
Let's just call it out. Yeah. Let's just call it out.
And finally, can I have an adjective, please, Michael?
Yes. Homosexual.
Okay. Homosexual. Right.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about, Michael? Why are you saying homosexual, you gay?
The homosexual gay.
So, guys, it's time to go mad. So, any guesses what the ad lib was for?
It had an age and a number. Is it for a birthday card or something like
birthday
that? Like,
party.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Now, you know what it isn't, but it's very funny that Michael brought this up. This is about a trip to China.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's brilliant. This is going to be good.
When Dylan was 7, his parents told him they were going on a trip to China. They told him to pack his scrotum.
In a nice little package.
Yeah, you got to bring it with you. It already is a package. The scrotum itself is the packet.
Don't want to forget it. The plane ride was 69 hours long.
Oh, well, the man made some stops.
He squelched and 69'd on the way. Okay.
Mile High
Wow,
Club.
Dylan. It's crazy.
The
When they got
youngest
to China,
member of the Mile High Club.
well, when he got to China, he was very horny still, which for some reason that you didn't get rid of that. On their trip, they visited Brighton, Milton Keynes, and Yorkshire.
I love that. We've taken a
This is why the
69-hour
trip was
flight
69 hours. Yeah.
to China, but we decided just to visit, like go all the way over there to visit them, and then go all the way back to China, and then go all the way
It's a
back
Brexit
home.
visit to China.
Brexit.
Where's the bloody Chinese food? Excuse me, garçon, can I have some sticky fried rice? Oh, sorry.
Well, here's the thing. They ate a lot of interesting things, including a chinky dog,
Very good.
That's great.
slimy bugs, and semen. Wow. Everyone had a racist time.
Wow, that's probably true.
Yeah, when it was time to go home, he was very homosexual. He said,
See, like the way that's worded sounds like the way a Chinese person would say it. Like when it was time to go home, he was very homosexual. It's like the kind of, I don't know, like weird dubs you get from like big, like Chinese stuff.
he said, "Can't we stay longer?" Yeah. So that sounds like you had a great trip to China, Dylan.
That is literally, yeah. I hate to say it. I think the thing is we've now achieved the peak of like Mad Libs.
I was going to say, because I feel like all the other ones who did it weren't like that good, but I thought that was actually quite a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's the thing.
you
Like a
always
lot
say
of the
this,
other
Dylan.
ones. Well, a lot of the other ones, it like runs into the issue that the words we're saying don't really fit perfectly. It would be like, I went on a knob. And I met my faggot friend, cum dick.
The thing
Whereas
is, of
this
course,
one, like, it all worked together.
well, because you came up with Asian, which
I know, yeah, that was, yeah, I really...
out of the blue. Again, I didn't give anything away, and there you go.
Yeah, what was even, like... was it like an adjective? And I said, like, Asian. Yeah, that was it, yeah.
And then I said dog bouncing off the Asian. See, that was
wow.
It's quite good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be more racist going forward.
That's what we're going to have to do for Mad Lib number 3. So let's go first with Dylan.
Yeah,
You go first now.
Blurt out the N-word.
Can we have a holiday, please, Dylan?
Oh, holiday. You can.
Oh.
You know what? You know what day it is in a couple of days' time? Well, not for this. Edit this rambling out, by the way. Black Friday.
Black Friday. Okay. Right, is this...
This could also work with the racism.
Okay, and I'm going to enter a person's name. That, of course, is going to be Dylan. So shout out Dylan.
As tradition dictates.
T for T.
Can I have a verb, please, now, Michael?
Yes, you can. Rioted or rioting, however it would be.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Trying to fit in with the. This is a good idea,
Like
actually.
the black thing.
We come up with our own story and trying to fit it into the Mad Lib story.
Yeah, I want it to be about some gay black people who riot with Dylan.
Can I have a name of like an establishment, Dylan? You know, like a store or whatever.
KFC.
Okay. I'm trying to gay up some supermarket names here. Just give us a second. Geisland?
What?
Is that no? That doesn't. Sainsbury's, but it's
Sainsbury's.
Fistbury's.
What about
Let's call it Fistbury's.
What about
Why not?
Sainsbury's your cock in a man's ass?
Dick
I don't
Marks,
think that's going to fit.
Dick Marks and Spencer's.
Dick.
Wait. What? Waitrose. What about Gate Bros?
Gatros. We'll call it Gatros.
Okay, we'll go with Gatros. And now I have to enter a noun. Let's say cock. How about that? Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I have an adjective, please, Michael?
Predatory.
Okay.
Predator.
Can I have a noun, please, Dylan?
Paedophile.
Pedophile. Right. I'm gonna have to enter an adjective, and I'm gonna go for creepy. Can I have a noun, please?
Or Muslims, or Muslim, a creepy Muslim. No, Jew.
Okay. Right. Fine. Can I have an adjective, please, Dylan?
Orthodox, like a
Yeah, or you could say greedy. That's
greedy.
a good one.
Let's go for greedy, especially greedy. Greedy's my final answer.
Okay.
I thought that myself, by the way.
And I'm going to go for. I have a noun next, and I'm going to go for rabbis.
Okay.
Because that might just work. Can we have a name of a person, Michael?
Yes, you can. The name of the person will be Abigail Shapiro.
Okay. Abigail Shapiro. I see what direction we're going here. Can I have a verb, please, Dylan?
So like maybe jiggling.
Yeah, to conflict.
What did you suggest, Michael?
I said I think jiggling would be let's just say hypothetically someone jiggled down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, what about Hebrewed?
Okay. Hebrewed. Right.
Swindled. Hoarded.
Okay, so I have to come up with a verb now, and I'll go with swindled. How about that? Can we have an adjective now, Michael?
Yeah, you can. Hook nosed.
Right. Can I have a type of establishment and store, Dylan, to end it?
The bank.
I was gonna say that actually. Yeah, I was just trying to think of like names for banks that I could like Jewify, but I'll just go for the bank.
That's a great word, Jewify. Okay, well, the thing is, this Mad Lib kind of gave itself away in what it was asking about.
Okay.
But this is a trip to the store. This is what this is about. So, yeah, it was almost a Black Friday.
Hey.
So Dylan knew they had to get grocery shopping. They rioted to the Gatros and picked up a cock.
That is what you get at the Gatros, to be fair.
That is accurate. They looked at their list. They needed to get predatory pedophiles.
Oh, where are they going to find those?
Creepy Jews.
Well,
and greedy rabbis.
good stuff.
Well, everything. There's a lot of tautology going on there.
I know. They couldn't find anything. Eventually, they saw their friend Abigail Shapiro.
Oh, goody.
And he brewed them for help. Okay. Their friend swindled them.
Oh, no. Abigail, how could you?
You're in the hook-nosed place, Abigail said. This is a bank. Okay.
You're in the hook-nosed place.
This is a bank.
I feel like the main conclusion here is that racism is funnier than being gay.
Well, I like how they...
like the Pope being racist or something instead of the Pope being gay.
Yeah, that's what you're cool. Yeah, Pope is racist.
Well, the thing is, they tried to pick up predatory pedophiles, creepy Jews, and greedy rabbis, but apparently couldn't find that in the hook-nosed bank, which is
That's a good point.
kind of a contradiction, maybe.
No,
Where do you find your predatory paedophiles? That's the big question, isn't it?
The cathedral.
Yeah, the Catholic Church mainly.
Exactly, yeah. Which is the opposite to the greedy bank.
Yeah.
The hook-nosed bank.
The hook-nosed bank. Right, so we're on to our last Mad Lib now.
Nice.
And yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. So, can I please have a noun, Michael?
I'm gonna start off gay. Let's go for butt plugs or butt plug.
Butt plug.
Okay. Can I have an adjective, Dylan?
Painful. Painfully. Just painful. Adverb.
Yeah, painfully would be an adverb.
Okay. I need to have an animal.
Oh dear.
How about...
John, we're getting taken down.
Uh-oh, where's the gerbil? Where's the animal going?
Well, I'll go for twink. But there's another there's another animal up next.
I like the idea of going for an actual animal, but you do you. You do you.
Well, Michael can go for an animal. There's another animal now.
Yeah, so I will do a gerbil.
Can I have a verb ending in ing, please, Dylan?
Inserting.
Okay. I've got to come up with an adjective now. Spasmed. Can we have a famous person, please, Michael?
Famous person. Okay. Wait, what was Dylan's last word? Sorry, I heard it, but I forgot it again.
Well, mine was last one. I went for spasmed.
I had inserting.
No.
Good, my God. You could have had...
no, actually, I want to go for... seeing as there was a recent drama about, I'm going to go for Cliff Richard.
Okay, Cliff Richard. Can I have a colour, Dylan?
Well, last time I had a colour, we did a seemingly coloured. I think we'll just go for rainbow. Let's just go for rainbow.
Okay. A noun plural for me now. What about dicks? How about dicks? Nice, dicks. Simple, easy dicks. Noun plural, please, Michael.
A noun plural. So you went for dicks. I guess we'll go for I'm going to go for the opposite to gay. Actually, I'm going to go for titties.
Oh, okay.
Switch it up.
Wow, damn, that's crazy.
I'm rewriting the game.
Okay. Can I have an animal plural, please, Dylan?
Animal plural. What about goblins?
Okay, right. And a verb ending in ed for me now. What about molested? Solid.
Yeah, good. Molested.
Solid word. And then can I have a noun plural to end things, please, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. Priests.
Okay, priests. There we go. So let's go mad. The final Mad Lib of the day.
Of the evening.
You seem to like every time you do it, you seem to put less enthusiasm into what you're saying. Like the first time, it's like, let's go mad, let's go crazy.
Okay, guys, let's go crazy.
Let me do it again.
Oh, guys, well, this is gonna be really wacky.
Let's go mad, guys. Let's go crazy. Let's have a bunch of fun. All right. And actually, you know what, Michael? I think you'll like this one.
Okay, because I'm good. Yeah.
This is Lord of the Ad-lib. So, in J.R.R. Tolkien's famous trilogy, Lord of the Buttplugs,
yes,
the first book is called Fellowship of the Buttplug.
Of course.
In this book, a group of painful hobbits flee their hometown. They eventually join into a fellowship made up of twink, elves, and gerbils, with the goal of inserting the one butt plug.
That's quite a good one, actually.
That fits very well. They begin by travelling through the Spasmed Mountains. Sorry. Where Cliff Richard the Rainbow is lost.
Oh, no.
Instead of a Gandalf the Grey there. They continue onto the forest, where the Queen of the Dicks gives them titties to ride down the river.
Oh, good. There's a queen. It's an actual,
Okay. At the end of the book, Merry and Pippin get captured by goblins, and Frodo is molested by one of his fellow priests, and, and leaves on his own, but with Sam. So at least he's with his friend. And there you go. That's Fellowship of the Buttplug. Do you think that was an improvement on the original, Michael?
I think that was really good. I think it was definitely better than a better adaptation than Peter Jackson's Hobbit trilogy.
Oh yeah, well that goes without saying, really. No, I hope you enjoyed that, and hope we haven't been too racist or I guess homophobic.
I feel like we often celebrate gayness on this show.
Good point.
But we don't celebrate other races.
We don't seem to get many comments protesting what we're doing. So I feel like it's all okay. So
silence is consent, as they say.
As they say. Right, let's get on to the topics now. Who wants to go first?
I'm happy to go first because, here's the thing. I have a confession. No, I got bored of the game. Well, it's not exactly true, but I like to think maybe we all have that one tweet we've seen that we just remember as being so stupid that every now and then we just think about it. Maybe we're cycling along or in the shower, cleaning our teeth. Maybe we're lying in bed at night and we just remember this stupid tweet. There was this woman, right? Already it's terrible.
What a great start.
I know, yeah.
It's
never a good
sign.
Women.
It's fine.
It's downhill from it.
Great.
We don't do that.
What a hero.
What a cuck. You like a woman? That's gay. So basically, are you? I mean, I obviously Dylan is, but I'll ask you, Luke. Are you familiar with like the Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez project Grindhouse?
What is Dylan?
No. Dylan obviously already is. I'm wondering if you're familiar with it.
I was thinking for a second I actually would be familiar with it, though. I was thinking, oh, that's good. It'd be about a Jake and Amir episode or something.
Yeah. No, so basically, for those who don't know, which is obviously Luke, Dylan could explain it, but I will. Grindhouse was a kind of, project, basically, where Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez each directed their own movies, and then it was kind of presented as like a 4-hour spectacular with like, as if it was the 1970s, because, that's Quentin Tarantino's thing. But a woman on Twitter posted a clip, and the clip was of a woman who had a prosthetic leg, but she replaced her prosthetic leg with a machine gun or an assault rifle of some sort, and ran out into the middle of a zombie apocalypse and started shooting them. And she said, wow, this scene is just classic Tarantino. This scene here shows why Quentin Tarantino has such a unique style. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking two things. One, I don't remember Quentin Tarantino directing a zombie movie. And two, actually, that doesn't really sound like Quentin Tarantino's style. Quentin Tarantino likes over-the-top violence, but in a kind of like graphic 1970s kind of way, not a like early 2000s Resident Evil, ridiculous over-the-top people attaching guns to their legs kind of way. And you would be right to think that. Yeah, because that actually is a clip from Grindhouse, directed by Robert Rodriguez. And the thing that annoys me about it, and this is just what gets me every single time, is afterwards she was like, some people have pointed out this isn't actually a Quentin Tarantino scene, it's actually directed by Robert Rodriguez, but it's an easy enough mistake to make. And it's like, yeah, sure, it is an easy enough mistake to make. But what I don't like about it is that this woman masquerades as some kind of like film connoisseur. She's got like a channel a tweeting account where she tweets about films, and she picked like the only movie where she could make this mistake, and of course like that's not like really representative of Quentin Tarantino's style. And the reason we know it's not representative of Quentin Tarantino's style is because he didn't direct that movie. Well, I guess like the point I'm saying is that I saw this tweet like probably over a year ago, and right. I still remember it. And like that's the thing. I just think to myself, like, you idiot! You think you're fit to comment on film? You don't even know what is unique about Quentin Tarantino's style. And recently, as you know, they're doing the Quentin Tarantino marathon on Dave. Okay. And that got me thinking about it again. But did you guys just have like maybe. It doesn't have to be a tweet, but I thought, Twitter's obviously considered quite a stupid place. Do you guys have like any tweets you've just seen that you just like, you still remember and you're like, what a stupid thing to say? No, I'm just like, I see so much shit on Twitter every day. Like I genuinely... You're numb to it. Yeah, I couldn't remember anything like specifically like that. That's something that clearly has stuck with you, Michael. I know, yeah. Right, it's just...
I sometimes I like to feed the trolls sometimes. No, I like to troll sometimes and just write silly things on Twitter and see how people react to it, or mainly Facebook. Yeah, sounds like a great life. I mean, I do like how you bully. I like the time when you bullied the Man City like kids. Like the little kids, just because they support Man City. Serves them right for being fake fans who support a team of cheats. Sorry, I just had to say it, Yeah, you're just not a nice person, are you, Dylan? You're getting relegated with them, by the way, Dylan. I hope you know that. You know what? You know what? This is the test of true fans. You know what? I'd happily watch Chelsea in the Championship, League 1, League 2, National League. Watch Chelsea v York. That would be a game and a half. That would be fun. That I'd happily. But, all these loyal City fans who were there in the 90s. Who can't even name their old stadium, they're supporting Liverpool or Man United or Arsenal, Tottenham, that's where they're going. Great. Yeah, I had a friend who supported Man City, which is already a problem. But then, weirdly, when Man City started doing slightly badly, he then pivoted to supporting MK Dons.
And I always found the logic to that weird, that it's like, he realized you can try being a Glory fan once, but once that doesn't pan out, you just default to supporting the local team. Of course.
The local
and
team.
Let me tell you, Dylan, you're talking about, people in the 1990s who didn't care about Man City. Let me tell you, there are some people out there who really cared about MK Dons in the 1990s. It was so important. A lot of people don't know this,
FA
actually,
Cup winners, 1988.
Yeah. Yeah, the actual reason that Milton Keynes was built, is people think it was to take population away from London. It was actually so the MK Dons could have a city. Because before then, it was just a stadium and a team.
Just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people don't know this, but Milton Keynes came from the MK. It was called MK Dons. And then we decided to come up with the name Milton Keynes
to go with MK like that.
Yeah.
Because I think they were going to change the name to that anyway, wouldn't they? So it's good.
And a lot of people from who moved to Milton Keynes, they actually moved from a London kind of suburb called Wimble.
I see. I see what you do. I see.
No. Did you know now? Do you know there's a football team called AFC Wimbledon, and they got in a bit of trouble for I don't know why, but they made the blasphemous mistake of referring to MK Dons as Milton Keynes. Like, can you believe that?
Oh, wow!
Like blasphemous.
That's crazy. Yeah.
They don't respect that team's noble history. I think anyway. These.
Why
Wimbledon
do they call
fans,
themselves AFC? Is it because it's the Association Football Club.
It's because if you're called FC in the team, then you're going to go to the middle of the table at the start of the season. Whereas if you call yourself AFC, then the team name, you are top of the league at the start of the season. And if everybody draws every single game 0-0, then you will win the league.
Yeah. Well, that's not the case, Dylan. By the way, just to let you know, that'll come down to disciplinary record, like yellow and red cards.
Well, let's say it's a bit of a nothing season. Not much happens,
nothing happens.
Every team's
that's what AFC, all the AFC teams are banking on.
Sounds like it. So let's rate Michael's topic, which was about, I think, how women were stupid. I think initially,
yeah, that was it. Yeah,
turned into another great conversation about Milton Keynes, which we'd love to have.
Yes.
So, Michael, do you want to rate your topic, please?
Yeah. Well, overall, I think I was kind of banking on the possibility that either of you might have had let me tell you about this one, because I think it's fun to have a little rant. I thought you might have had something you wanted to rant about, and obviously that didn't happen. But what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and of course, what that lemonade was allowing the conversation to pivot to a somewhat humorous conversation about Milton Keynes. And I think at the end of the day, there was laughter, there was biting satire. Well, Luke, for all of the reasons that I laid out in detail just then, I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 6 because, I think it really, I don't think it could have been worse, but it really wasn't. I didn't have a strong foundation. Dylan?
Well, I thought it was going to be really shit and I was going to rate you lowly, but lowly, that's not a word, is it? Yeah,
it is.
We'd have a bit of a giggle, and I do enjoy the banter about Milton Keynes Dons. Obviously, one of the a lot of history there. So it went up to a 7 in the end. Okay. Doing well there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so that gives Michael a score of 20.
I do feel when we're doing this, we should on Strictly Come Dancing, before they give their scores, they do give some feedback as well. I always think that's
okay.
About how to improve.
Yeah.
And
also one of us needs to be the mean guy, well, darling, I thought that was awful. But then sometimes he'll actually fabulous. Everyone applauds. Yes.
But then still give it a 9, not a 10.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. So for my topic this week, I'm going to tell a story. Right. Okay. And it's going to be a story.
Is it all about how?
No. Well, kind of. It's going to be a story from our time at university. Remember, guys?
Hey.
This is a classic winning formula.
I know. When the three of us were together every single day, when will that ever happen again? Who knows?
It was
No
sad
idea,
that
yeah.
I was thinking that, like, you know, like, remember we'd make those videos where we'd like speed our voices up and we'd speed the time up and you know,
Yeah, I
you know,
remember
we did,
you doing that with Luke.
oh, we
Yeah.
did a say hello, Callum. Say hello to Callum for me.
Okay, yeah, so this is getting cut. But you need to send me that video because I remember it. It's really funny.
Okay, well, right. So we had a lot of great memories. We had a lot of wonderful, great memories. As
Yeah,
Dylan
so
was,
many great memories that you could say it's almost cheating to just, bring them up again.
no, because I am telling this story because I think it's relevant or whatever. But firstly, actually, I'm just going to put this in the chat, which is something that I took from Snapchat.
Who are you with?
Can you see that?
Is that Kyle?
No, that's Dylan.
This is I've never seen this
so
before. This is a
That's so funny.
This was
unseen footage. I've never seen this before.
This is from 7 years ago on your birthday, Dylan.
Was this
Yeah,
the
is that outside the
2015
older-
one?
No,
No, it'd be
2016.
16. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like 7 years ago. Yeah.
yeah.
And
you know, Masters.
just a bit of a. I thought I'd just bring that up, and that's not the story, by the way. But I was looking through trying to find this photo of someone to tell the story about, and I came across that, and I was like, oh, of course, it's it's relevance. That can you hear what Jack's saying, by the way, in the clip?
No, I can't.
No?
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. He says something like, "I'll say with him that you go, Luke," something like that.
You go away, Luke. Go away, Luke. You know, you didn't want me to film you being sick outside our house.
What a good friend. You know what, Jack? What a good friend he was, actually.
We all could do with a Jack in our lives.
Oh,
He was
absolutely.
a stand-up guy, wasn't he? Apart from the time he said that he thinks that people that were homosexual have a mental illness. But, you know, what a stand-up guy our Jack was.
All right, I'm gonna get to the story now because it's also on a night out, but it's not a story about Dylan or Jack or me or Michael even. No, it's a story about someone who this person had a big event happen in their lives recently, which is of course Alex.
It's Alex.
I don't know if any of you remember this, but this is an incredible moment which happened, which I think we've laughed about, and it's like one of the best memories I had from university. Of course, we're on a night out, and we're in that club which is on that road, which I can't remember. You know, like north of Society. You know,
North
Salvation.
Society. Oh, that's no. Wait, no, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, it is Salvation.
I think it is
he's right.
Salvation. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Fibbers,
shut
because
down
that was
now.
up the road as well. Because you go up the road to Fibbers or you go across the road to Salvation.
No, I think it was Salvation. Yeah.
Well, it was one of them. Anyway, so right, I think I was with you, Dylan, as well, and I think I was with Jack. I don't know if you were right, Michael, because you were in your, you'd started your weird no drinking era. You know that you.
Oh,
were,
really?
And yeah.
Oh, that's good. It means I get to hear about this story.
Well,
like.
Yeah,
Through
you
fresh
probably heard
eyes,
about
yeah.
it. You know, we're having a good time. You know, the drinks are flowing, and for some reason I can't remember why. I think it wasn't. I don't think Alex brought them, but for some reason, one of you, one of you two, or maybe it was Scott, who the fuck knows, or someone else, but brought sunglasses on the night out.
Oh my god, I know this story.
So they brought some sunglasses, and Alex somehow had them. I don't think he brought them. So do you remember this, Dylan?
It rings a bell, but I don't
I know
the story, but it rings a bell.
Story, yeah.
So Alex got them, and was had sunglasses on in the club. Yeah, he put them on, and he was having fun or whatever. And then for some reason, he started to pretend to be blind.
Yes. So great that.
He just started. He started walking around the club, just like oh, where is everyone? Oh, and I don't know if he got like a walking stick. No, wait. Maybe
I feel like there is at least one picture of this event.
Now I took a picture of him, which was what I was trying to find before. I put it on my Snapchat story, which was blind as a bat, and just had Alex with his mouth open, looking really confused with sunglasses
I
on.
do remember that.
Yeah. But so he was doing that in a club. I'm not sure if he got a crutch or something to be a walking stick.
I don't think that was actually in a club. I think that we might have been in Stone Roses or something. I think we're just in a bar thing, so we could chat.
No. So he did start doing that in a club, And then we went to we went out of the club, and then we went to Salt and Pepper. You remember that? You know that place where you can get like fast food,
get like the kebabs and the pizzas.
Yeah, kebabs, pizzas, chips, chicken, whatever. So we went into that.
Have I ever told you? Okay, wait. I'm just gonna hijack this story just because I feel really
No,
just because I'm hijacking the story because I wasn't here for this. I want to hijack it with a story about one time when Dylan and I went on a night out. The only thing that matters about it is it was my world's biggest fumble in the world because I was like drunk, so I wasn't focusing on being on top form. I was speaking to a girl and she was like, she asked me what college I'm at. I was like, Halifax. I was like, what college are you at? She was like, Alcuin. And then she was like, is it called Alcuin?
Yes.
And then she literally said, girls from Alcuin give the best head. And then she looked at me and I went, okay. And then I walked off.
Yeah,
I was like, that was stupid of me.
It was just you and me because I didn't really like you that much when I joined the house, Michael. But that's just like, that's a good opportunity.
It was a really weird night. For some reason, we just went out together.
It was just you two.
Yeah,
I could
Michael,
tell.
You were like a big alcoholic before you just went completely teetotal.
Michael's fumble then is why he stopped drinking. That's why.
Exactly.
Actually,
You're
you did say.
Never
I think you did say once as a joke that was the reason why, because of that fumble that you did.
See, I never heard that before.
Yeah, I never heard about my classic fumble.
Wow. What unbelievable. Anyway, back to my story, which is a lot better. So thanks for hijacking that, Michael.
I just felt like, I got jealous of the fact that you guys were telling a fun story I wasn't there for.
And Luke, you're getting penalised for not stopping Michael from hijacking your story.
No.
Shut up.
Luke, you're getting rewarded for it.
Shut the fuck up. Right. So we're heading, out of the club, and the great thing is you don't remember this, and I do very well. I think that's the case. So we go into what was it called again? That shop, Salt and Pepper. That's it.
Salt and Pepper.
And Alex, still in Salt and Pepper, is pretending to be blind. And the thing is,
brilliant.
You can get away with it in a club because it's like dark and nobody knows what's going on. But if this is in like a chicken shop, like it's a bright daylight, and he's just walking around, just like acting like he doesn't know what he's doing and acting blind. Like, where is everyone? Like he's sticking his hands out. Like, sorry.
You know what? As well, I'm sure I remember because I'm sure we were like chatting to some like there were girls like asking about it as well, and I'm sure they were like, "Oh, you got some good friends there, don't you?"
I feel like I know like one thing that's happening here. I know there's one line that Luke's definitely gonna bring up.
Alex, I remember he had his hands out, like he was purposely like banging into people, and because he was pretending he was blind, nobody could do anything about. Like he was touching all the tables, like sorry, and then like we were next to this group of girls or whatever. Yeah, he was really into character, and we were next to this group of girls, and we were talking to them, and one of the girls said to me. And this is the line that I think Michael remembers that I remember.
Yeah, she said, "Your friend's incredible."
Yeah, your friend.
Which is so funny. Your friend is incredible.
Yeah, your friend is incredible, or was it your friend is amazing? It was something like that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what to say. I was just like, yeah, sure. And then I turned around and saw Alex was still doing his thing where he was like open mouthed, like, where is everyone? Oh, I can't see. And it was just like the most embarrassing, like in a public place, like this guy pretending to be blind, and I just have to go, yeah. Oh, he's amazing that he's blind, just fooling everyone. And I go on.
It reminds me of something else, Alex. I remember Alex telling us about him, like with his now wife, like when he was like, he told us about a story about him like meeting her family. He probably makes them a lot of time. Yeah. And then it's like, they were saying all this nice stuff to me about, you're such an amazing person and you're so nice. If only they knew.
You know what? I also like the fact, for some reason, all this reminded me of, Jack in Leeds, and I just checked, and he's still got that cover photo of him dancing with those women who later kicked him out of the club.
I took that picture.
Right. Fucking. a bunch of trolls lived in our house. Dylan was a troll, Alex trolled, Jack.
We both got dragged into it. Me and I didn't do anything. It was Jack that was harassing them. It's because I was ginger as well. They just thought they'd
I see.
you're both responsible.
This is why Dylan dyed his hair.
we both got pulled aside by the bouncers to a separate room where they told us off.
Yeah, to end the topic, I will never forget like me, seeing Alex walk around like completely
brilliant.
Blind. And then and then this girl, next to me says, "Your friend is amazing." And I turn right back to look at him, and he's still like he was open mouthed, like he was just like it's like he was blind for the first time ever. Like he was just didn't know
like he was suddenly struck blind.
Yeah, he was suddenly struck by blindness. He just.
I love that. Like, what was so incredible about it?
Just because he was dancing. I don't know. Like he was just interacting.
It was
with
just
people.
the fact that he still had that spirit for life.
Yes, despite being blind.
He still had a will to live despite being blind.
I don't know why he did that, but man, that was the funniest,
That was
like also quite embarrassing at the same time. Like, oh fuck! Imagine if they find out he's not blind. Imagine if they find what the fuck is.
I completely. I'm sure I was there, but I completely forgot about that happening. Like that. But I half remembered it. Yeah, because I remember him like with the glasses on, pretending. That's crazy. That's so funny. It was fun though. It was a fun time. We used to go out all the time, didn't we? And just did silly shit, didn't we? It was good fun.
Not that silly. Pretend to be blind. It's just in a public. It's just so fucking offensive and ridiculous.
It's harmless fun. He's going to be offended by that,
Let's people
probably the loony left.
A good point.
I was going to say like people
can't
are actually
be blind. Oh, pretend to be blind anymore.
They're not going to say anything, are they?
These days, if you pretend you're blind, they'll arrest you and throw you in prison.
Oh god, yeah. So yeah.
But meanwhile, we got migrants crossing the channel. They're not doing anything about that.
No. Shout out to that night. What? Yeah. I wish.
Would you say, "Oh, what a night"?
Oh, what a night! Yeah. I wish I found the photo of it.
Alex pretending he couldn't see.
No, we did have a lot of fun. I just remember like the little nights out. Like I've got a video somewhere where I did a triple shot of vodka with gravy, and it's like I love that. And then it's just you got Alex announcing it at the start, treble vodka gravy.
I think we played that on the.
I've seen treble vodka gravy. That is a classic.
Oh fuck!
It's just the announcement at the beginning, so everyone knows what I'm drinking. It's good.
Treble vodka. He says it like it's an order. Like he's the one who delivered it. Yeah. He's hoping you liked it. It's his speciality.
He was good for those moments.
Treble vodka gravy. Made it myself.
You knew how to maximize those moments.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So there we go. There's the topic. Some good old reminiscing there. Michael, out of 10, please. Rating.
I was going to give it an 8. I was quite set on an 8, but now I feel like that might be mean, but I don't care. I'm still going to give it an 8.
Okay, fine. I'm going to give it a 9 because that's one of my favourite stories, favourite things to remember. Dylan?
I'm going to offset Michael's meanness. I was going to be a 9, but I've actually changed my mind to a 10. I think that was funny today. I love reminiscing about the house. It's good fun. It reminds me of a simpler time.
I think I had a license to tell that story because I was the one who remembered it best. I think.
I mean, yeah. I was thinking,
and the girl said that thing to me, so that's what I remember. Obviously,
I just love that your friend is incredible.
Yeah, exactly.
I can just imagine you just being like put in that position where just like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I just went, yeah, he is. Yeah, just didn't know what to say. Okay, so now it's time to do Dylan's topic. So Dylan, what do you have for us?
I'm glad you've done well, Lake, because otherwise I'd have put a lot of pressure on myself to try and make this topic as on the shit as possible. Okay, so like deal or no
5.
deals. Yeah, I'll just take a 5.
Let's just set the expectation.
I'll just take a 5 and go. Yeah.
Just let's not waste our time with this. We know it can't win, so let's stop embarrassing everyone.
I'll take 5 so everyone and go. So yeah, Deal or No Deal has been revived, but it's they've cut the prize fund down. So it was like you could go on there, you could win £250,000, whereas now they've made it so the maximum prize you can win is £100,000. So like massive.
That's less money.
Yeah, when you think like in modern times, like when money's worth less, they've made the prize less than it actually was. It's a bit crazy, but
It's metaphorical.
What's next? Who wants to win £50?
Four.
Hey Dylan, your score's going down almost as fast as the as the Deal or No Deal prize fund. We should do Deal or No Deal, but it's like the score you get. So it's like, I'm gonna do that. That's my next. Oh wait, no.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be. It would have to be for me. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that actually works because you're offering me a 4 at the moment. I can either take that and leave, or I can carry on and maybe get a worse score, or maybe get a better score. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my idea is, I thought of an idea of let's think of game shows and try and make them shit. Or let's revive old game shows and
Oh, I see.
Or let's think about game shows from the day. Like
Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire, but it's Who Wants to Marry a Million Bears.
Oh, okay. You see, that's a fun idea. That's a fun idea. That garners a good rating. So yeah, it's
What about a show which I used to watch a lot when I was younger? Golden Balls.
I fucking loved Golden Balls. Sorry, excuse my French. I don't swear that much.
That was the Split or Steal one, wasn't it?
Yeah, Split or Steal.
Yeah.
I like how Dylan loves Golden Balls. Yeah, he does because he's gay. But,
I love some. I also like the TV program too.
He loves holding balls.
Yeah, he does.
I've got the game, like I've got the set, like with the game in little plastic golden balls. I did that once.
And where have those golden balls been?
They smell a bit. Yeah. I did it once. I bought a cookie from Marks and Spencer's. These are nice cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And in the
Split
house,
or Steal the cookie.
in the house, I said, I can't remember how it went down. I think I said to like Scott and you, Luke. I said, right, you both got to choose on a split or steal. If you both split, I'm going to cut the cookie in half and you can both have half. If one of you steals the other splits, the same premise as the show. And it was, it was fun. I think you both stole, so I got to keep the cookie, which was good fun.
Really? That's kind of funny.
What about...
There's a gaming jigsaw about that. It's Saw 5.
The poison works, I suppose, because you could have, if you have half the antidote, you'll be like really unwell, but you'll still survive. Yeah. But if you have the whole antidote, you're going to be completely healthy. That'd be a fun idea.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's definitely there's a thing about that where in Saw it's like they can either all get a mild electric shock or they can just kill one person and have them take all the electric shock.
Surely you just take a mild electric shock. That's not that bad, is it? To take a mild electric shock? Yeah.
But you got to bear in mind that this is Saw where people die, so obviously they kill someone. And then the funny thing is they get to the end of it and they didn't think this one through. Basically, the last trap is that they have to give up a pint of blood, and each person could have just given up 1 pint, and they would have all been fine. But because they killed everyone, they have to bleed to death. Anyway, so let's talk brass tacks. I realized recently how few opportunities there are for normal people to test their ability to sneak around undetected. Because sure, you can kind of casually, when you're in a place, try to avoid people, but you can't actually do it properly, because if someone does see you, they'll think you're a lunatic, so you never really get an opportunity to properly be
Do you just want to be a ninja, Michael?
I want to be a ninja.
So
I'm thinking that should be a thing, basically a game show where, hear me out here, people have to actually sneak around, but a workplace where people aren't necessarily looking for them, and the game show would be called Infiltrators.
Okay.
And you gotta you're given a task which is to get into a building or something like that, and you've got to get in there without being detected.
That's actually a really good idea. I quite like that.
How about people have there's a number, right, on a screen, and people have to come up with that number using several other numbers that are available to them. How about that?
That's a really good idea.
What do you mean by that? Or are you just being funny?
Oh, no, I'm being hilarious, Dylan. That's what I'm being.
Okay. Because I was going to say, what about a game where you've got to make the number 13 to climb up a pyramid? That'd be a good idea too.
There's one, yeah.
Fucking horrific idea.
Okay, hear me out.
That was an institution in the house. Everyone wanted to climb the pyramids. Even Scott.
No one did.
No one did. Even Scott wanted to. Scott just visited me once. It's oh yeah, bruv, can I climb the pyramid? Yeah. And it was just I was like, right, Scott, you got a 7 and a 6. You make 13. Safe. All right, no,
That's because he liked maths.
13.
Yeah, don't let Ridley Scott near your pyramids. So how about this? Just to bring it back, the weakest twink.
I was thinking the weakest kink, but that's a better one.
So here's my thoughts. Okay, you know, like, you know how like the number climbs and climbs and climbs until they bank. Here, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper until they wank. So it's like 2 inches, and essentially it's like in that round you're able to wank.
Yes, that's actually really
7 inches or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be good. Obviously, we did Who Wants to Be a Gay Millionaire, which was a bit of a twist. Yeah.
If you get to the whole, you know, like how it never really happens because they always wank too early. But if you get all the way, it's like you know, that video where we had the woman discovered the vagina in the back of her neck. And it's like, if you get too much, it comes out the twink's mouth. Yeah.
I have no objection to revealing the fact that I'm not going to get into why, but there's actually a cartoon porn that I'm just remembering having seen where basically this doesn't need to go in. This is fine. I'm happy that was the timer saving me from telling a pretty awkward story that basically just amounted to essentially the context of how I came to see it doesn't really matter. They had to stick anal beads up their butt and stop themselves from coming.
Okay, well, maybe one day when TV gets a lot more gay and
that would have
it's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time. Yeah, good point. So Michael,
that would have really saved the topic there, Michael. If you
rating,
that inside.
Rating out of 10, and of course, whatever happens after the timer does not count. Michael.
Yes. So overall, I would
that's
say
not a rule, by the way.
I like that. I do like that as a rule. So.
Of course you do.
Overall, we were all making fun of how terrible it was, but I actually think by the end of it ended up being pretty much on par. And I would say on par is about 7. I like to think we have a pretty high par here. So yeah, I'm actually happy to give it a 7.
Yeah, I think the idea was okay. So I'm going to give it a 7 as well. Dylan?
I actually only give myself a 6, but that's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. That means you and I draw. I like that.
Okay, yeah. So,
does it? Oh, that's fun.
Doesn't really matter, of course. So the winner this week is myself with 27, and my 2 opponents got 20 each. So
what a waste of a topic. What a waste of a good topic.
I mean, it got me the win, Can only beat what's in front of you. So
that's it.
So we're at season 6 starting off. Very interesting. Dylan is doing really badly, actually.
Maybe decided. I want series 2 of Secret Invasion.
Okay, maybe. But I don't think it's going to get renewed, Dylan, because the show was that bad.
It was actually bad. Fair enough.
Well, that's why I told you to watch it. Again, it did not get good reviews. It's not going to get a second season, unfortunately for you. Anyway, let us now, do our final thoughts. So, Dylan, if you will.
Come back to me, please.
Okay. Michael, final thought?
Yeah, absolutely. My final thought, and I'm really happy to reveal this one, is... A man goes for a walk in the park. On his walk, he sees 2 men sitting on a park bench and looking very down. What's wrong, he asks them. One of the men looks up at the man and lets out a long sigh. Take a seat and I'll tell you. Curious, he sits down next to the 2 men. The paint's wet, the man says.
My calculator's missing the minus button. On the plus side, it still works.
Well, it doesn't really work, does it? If it's missing the minus button. Well, no.
The thing is, it's only true in the sense that the literal, it's a single entendre.
Mm-hmm. Yes, good point.
It only makes sense in one sense.
Okay, no, I'll leave that. I'll save that for next week.
Yeah, save it for next week, or in a couple of weeks' time, because that's when we'll be doing our next episode. And of course, it will be our first episode in December. So naturally, we are going to be doing gay Christmas songs. So
it's a bit early for Christmas songs, isn't it? Though.
Well, again, like I just said, in a couple of weeks' time, it will be December, and that's when we will be,
performing. You want to go into to go into the heart of December, I think, to like.
Well,
I mean,
no,
I was
once
listening
again, to further just explain things, Dylan. Then the video will be uploaded in the heart of December. Obviously, it won't be uploaded on the same day we perform them. So you understand
flows of ball come.
You understand the passage
as
of
they
time,
pound me.
Dylan. How it
I
works.
do. You know, it's just like I was listening to Smooth Radio yesterday, and Band-Aid came, and I was like, I have to flick it over because it's not the time yet. We're not ready for that.
But it will be soon in the next episode we record. So anyway, thank you for listening. This has been the Pope is gay.
You know what? Thank you for your attention. Let's just say that. You know, not just Thanks for giving us some of your time.
Great. Bye.
Bye.